sun is shining, the weather is sweet, yeah. Make you wanna move.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Fearfully and Wonderfully Made. My name is Gabrielle and you're watching episode 3 of Itsgabtime. So, as you can see from the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about how to stop self-doubt. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. So the first tip that I have for you guys is to surround yourself with good people and non-toxic people. I know for me especially, and for other people as well who might be struggling with identifying who might be toxic in your life and who's not toxic, it's a very difficult thing to do. Toxic people kind of embody the same characteristics as non-toxic people in some ways, because they're so good at manipulating people, they're so good at using non-toxic words or toxic words with a non-toxic tone, and they are so good at getting close to somebody, making it seem as if they're like their friend, building a relationship with them, and allowing them to think that they are really your friend and that they're really there to support you when they're really not. And one way that someone who is very toxic or someone who manipulates, one thing that they really do is that they're really good at seeing somebody's personality, getting to know their weaknesses and their strengths. And the way that they do that is by asking questions. You know, they put you through different tests, put you through different situations in order to see how you handle it, how you are, what your personality is like. And once they figure all that out and they put everything together, they automatically start to kind of, string you along like a little puppet. And it sounds really mean, but many toxic people, that's what they do. And when it comes to achieving your goals and your dreams, if you don't know the signs of someone who is very toxic in your life and someone who manipulates, it can be very, very discouraging once you share your goals for the future with said person and they make you doubt yourself over and over and over again. Even if your goals are super good and everybody else tells you, but because you have a certain level of trust for this person and because you've built a certain level of friendship with this person, you might end up believing what they're saying. You might come to them with an idea for the future or a goal or a dream, and they might then ask you a question in return and say, "Are you sure you can do it?" Or, "Honey, that's unrealistic." They will start telling you different things that it might sound to you as if they're really concerned and they're really giving you advice or good input on what you've just told them, but in reality, they probably don't want to see you change. And because they know your weakness, they will use that against you, and it's a very, very, very bad situation to be in. So it's very important that you surround yourself with good people, good energy, to identify the toxic people in your lives, and to really make sure that you do not allow them to plant those seeds of doubt into your minds. Once you have those seeds of doubt planted into your heart, into your lives, it's not going to be as easy to take them out right away, right? It might take a little bit of time. You will get them out eventually, but it will take a little bit of time, especially if the person that planted those seeds has been watering them without you knowing. And by the time you notice, it's a little too late. Be aware of who your company is, be aware of who your friends are. And another thing with surrounding yourself with good people is to remember that not all your dreams and your goals need to be shared with everybody, right? There are certain things that God puts on your heart, or the Most High puts on your heart, that you don't need to share with everybody. It's something that He wants you to pray about with Him, and He wants you to work out with Him and work through the process with Him. And once those goals have been achieved, then people will see it, and then people can start putting their input. But you need to make sure you have a good solid foundation on those goals, a good solid foundation with yourself and with God before sharing them with the people that surround you. So going along with trusting God and really going through the process of achieving your goals and your dreams and actually stopping to doubt yourself, the second tip that I have is to trust in the Most High and trust where He's placed you at this present moment. So one thing you can do to trust the Most High even more when you are doubting yourself is to pray. Pray to Him. Put your concerns down, write them down if you journal them, or talk to Him. That is what prayer is all about. It's a time to communicate with the Most High, to tell Him your troubles, to tell Him what your concerns are, to pray for others as well, right? But in this particular time, it's to pray for you to stop doubting yourself in achieving your goals. There's so much that you can do, and there's so much that the Most High has put you on this earth for. So some scriptures that I have for you to kind of stop doubting and start trusting the Most High even more is Proverbs 3, 5-6, which says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He will direct your path." So that is one thing that every time you feel like you want to kind of take over, just remember that God has it all under control. He knows where you're supposed to be. He created you. So essentially, He knows where you're supposed to be and where you're supposed to go. I can speak from my own experiences where I've tried sometimes to like take over or just kind of like pave my own path, and it's always gotten me to a point where I was like spinning in circle and I was getting frustrated, and I got to a point where I didn't know what I was doing anymore. So as soon as I gave that over to God, that situation over to the Most High, everything started falling into place. And it was like, seriously, like I just spent forever trying to figure things out, but all I had to do is really trust Him and just give it away and give it up to Him. So another scripture is the one that inspired this channel, and it's Psalms 139 verse 14, and it says, "I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made." And this is something that when you are starting to doubt yourself, whenever you start to think that you cannot achieve something, remember that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, that anything that you want to do, that you are able to do it, that you are one of a kind. You know, God did not make anybody else like you, even though some people have similar abilities, but you cannot do it the same way that somebody else can do it. So always remember that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and to always trust in the Most High whenever you start doubting yourself. The third thing that I have for you guys is to stop comparing yourself to other people. One way that you will continuously doubt yourself is by comparing your level to their level, your chapter 1 to their chapter 20, or whatever it might be. Focus on where you are right now. That goes along with episode 1 and 2, which was how to be grateful and how to live in the moment. Focus on where you are right now. Be grateful for where you are right now, because one thing that can lead to more self-doubt and can actually keep you from achieving your goals and actually reaching your dreams is by comparing yourself to others. You will always see that somebody else has it better, somebody else is doing it better, but if you tap into yourself and actually reach deep down and look at your abilities and look at how you can do something different than somebody else, you will start to believe in yourself and believe that anything that you set your mind to, you can achieve. And the last thing that I have is to believe that you will get what you desire. Now, it's something that's very hard to do, but I believe that vision boards work very well. I've had many people that have done vision boards of where they want to be in life or what they want to happen to them in the next couple of months or years, and it's actually worked out. Vision boards are basically a way for you to have a vision of where you want to be by either putting pictures up or whatever it might be. And once you do that, you see those things every single day, and it helps you to really work towards them throughout the day without even knowing that you're doing that. If you delight in the Lord, He will give you the desires of your heart. So whatever it is that you want out of life right now, believe that you will get it. Whether it be right now or in 10 years, believe that you will achieve what you set your mind to. And trust in God first and foremost. And also trust in yourself. Trust that you are able, that you're capable of doing the things that you set your mind to. And never doubt yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. And also don't surround yourself with people that will plant seeds of doubt. So those are all the tips that I have for you guys to help you to stop doubting yourselves, to help you to really reach your goals and become that blessing that God has created you to be, in order for you to really reach the dreams that you want to reach, and to stop letting people, especially toxic people, plant negative seeds into your mind that keep you from actually fulfilling what you want out of life. So I hope you like this video. Make sure to like, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any Itsgabtime episodes, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!